Together we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Together we can. Yes, we
Thank you for spending the next half hour with us, learning about the work we're doing here at Maddie's house. I'm Steve Raleigh, Chief Meteorologist at WCPO 9, and this is my wife, Julie Raleigh.
And this project is very near and dear to my family's heart because of our daughter, Maddie, and the change it's making for those who are also struggling with mental health and addiction. And we need your help, and we need it tonight.
Maddie was my best friend. She was fun, loving, and had a smile as bright as the sun. Her hugs were my favorite, and she was always dancing in her cowgirl boots. But let me tell you about her heart. Her heart was worried about everybody else but herself.
You know, Maddie battled to stay in this world, and Maddie's house was actually her idea. She just thought to herself if there was a place to just hang out. And that battle continues for us, and the camo is quite simple. Maddie wore it nearly every single day. And Maddie's house itself is a place that will make a huge difference to people and families going through similar issues in their lives.
Maddie's house at the Annex is serving our community now, but there's a bigger need.
We're taking this huge next step to help more people, but we can't do this without you.
So help us keep the hope of Maddie's house moving forward in this beautiful property. Tonight, get ready for an amazing tour. The potential and the changes on the way for this historic property, so we can keep working to improve the lives of your friends and neighbors.
Good evening. I'm John Starcher, CEO of Bon Secours Mercy Health, the parent organization of Mercy Health. It was at last year's telethon that Steve and Julie Raleigh shared with us Maddie's story. The tragedy of their daughter's death led them to this important journey, creating an uplifting, judgment-free environment that offers health, hope, and healing to young adults who are fighting addiction and mental illness. Mercy Health is a leader in addressing opiate abuse and addiction, so we're especially honored to join Steve and Julie and the many volunteers and supporters of Maddie's House. Since Thanksgiving, Maddie's House, the Annex, has been providing therapeutic and educational sessions along with fun events, helping people heal and reconnect with the world. The response has been incredible, and the Annex is bursting at the seams. During last year's telethon, Mercy Health pledged to provide the land on which Maddie's house would be built. I'm pleased to announce that we're doing much more than that. Mercy Health is donating a lovely 7,000 square foot residence that's ready to be transformed into Maddie's house. It's located on a 1.4 acre parcel of land on the former Powell Crosley estate in Mount Airy. This gift is possible because the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor, who have occupied this beautiful home since 1963, eagerly embraced Maddie's house and recently moved out to make room for this worthy cause. I'm also excited to share that we've enlisted the charitable support of Champlin Architecture and Danis Construction for this project. Through their expertise, this lovely home will be renovated to accommodate events and group sessions in a welcoming, open, and uplifting environment for all who come. Mercy Health, Champlin, and Danis are proud to be a part of making Maddie's vision a reality and in honoring her legacy. Please join with me in supporting Maddie's house so that more young adults will have a safe place to relax and heal as they recover from addiction and mental illness. God bless.
You and I were just talking about the fact that you can't believe you've been entrusted with something like this.
Overwhelmed that Bon Secours Mercy Health would gift us this beautiful home. My daughter in heaven is, I know she's dancing. She's dancing.
This is the gorgeous home Mercy Health gave the Raleighs so they can create what their daughter Madison told them she needed, called Maddie's house. And this is the land around it where serenity will be easy to come by.
Oh, you guys, this is so beautiful.
You know, it looks like a Hollywood set, but it's real.
The home and its land need a little love to make Maddie's house work. The front of the house will stay pretty much the same, but the back, it gets a big makeover. Think of it as 3 big boxes that will allow them to put in programming to help hundreds of people in need.
So the first box that's here will be a meeting space, and underneath will be the art studio along with an exercise area. Then the next one is actually going to be a cafe that links to the meeting space, so we actually could have a giant meeting space with like accordion doors. Then the further one back behind it, and this is really important.
His favorite.
Yeah, it is.
And mine.
It's a half-court basketball area, a really kind of a sport court idea, and the reason is Madison didn't have a lot of successes in life, but the one that she claimed greatly was basketball.
And outside, a pond for fishing, meditation, and soon a walking track.
And that's the value of having this giant home on the lake with the land. We're going to be able to provide more services. Where we are now is 2,500 square feet. This is 8,000 with 3 levels.
What do you want it to be? What do you envision it to be?
Well, it's all about after you get out of rehab, after you get your mental health, in check, this is a place you come and we're going to be there for you.
A place they wish their own daughter could have had.
Madison got bored, there wasn't things to do. She couldn't do the other things that she used to do. So this is the alternative. This is that bridge to healthy, keeping you healthy, and a warm and welcoming space. And what more warm and welcoming could there be but here?
Everyone grieves differently. Julie and Steve and their family have channeled that grief into helping others.
That is what it is for all of us in our family, and just what we can do for others is what keeps me going. It was a tragic day, January 17th, 2019, but here we are.
We believe that there's a plan, and while we don't like the origination of the plan, we see that perhaps we've been given a pathway to follow. There have been a lot of starts and stops and twists and turns to get to this, But could we ask for something better going forward? Here in this beautiful setting, for folks who need a little respite, to take a break, to be able to get their life in order? Here, there's something of other people to support you. There's going to be counseling here to help you, and other things to do when you step out that door ready to face real life.
Does it cost them money to come here?
Nothing.
Free. It's free.
That's it. Absolutely free. That's the point. We have got to provide that service in our community for folks, whatever their backgrounds are. Hi, folks. Chief Meteorologist Steve Raleigh here at our live Maddie's House phone bank. We need you to call now, 513-347-6234. The good folks from Cincinnati Bell are helping us out, and so is this kind gentleman, too. Bill Wayne. Bill, thank you very much for being here. You got a little pledge to make?
Steve, it's a pleasure to be here. I am thrilled to be a donor to Maddie's House, and I encourage everyone listening to please consider helping Maddie's House, because the purpose, agenda, and focus is to help all of our young people here.
It sure is. Thank you very much, Bill.
Thank you.
And what's the check going to be for, please?
The check is for $3,000.
Oh, thank you very much, Bill. I appreciate that. Now, throughout the next few minutes here, we're going to be holding, of course, our telethon right through 8 o'clock. The phone lines are open. Please dial them up. 513-347-MADI 6234. Stay with us for more of our telethon. We're right here at the Annex. This is our initial stages. You've heard about our house, and that's why we're asking for your support. Stay with us here for the Maddie's House Telethon.
I'm Amber, and I'm a member here at Maddie's House. It's a vibrant, colorful, fun place that people get to just come and hang out. It gives me an opportunity to meet other people in the recovering community. The very first day I ever walked in here, I just felt so welcome and warm and fuzzy. And a lot of times when you were out there like I was, you don't get that feeling anywhere. Like I was just right at home here. I was really scared to even tell anybody about what was going on with me and my personal life. But if I would have known that there was a whole community, a whole army that was just going to love me and build me back to life, then I would have probably gotten sober years before this. I just celebrated 3 years sober, and I really never believed that I would reach this point. I didn't think that it was possible, and I can tell you that I just do it one day at a time. Today I get to be a better mother, I get to be a better wife, a better friend, a better daughter. That's my only hope, is to continue to build in the recovery community and to continue to be the best person that I could possibly be. Because as soon as I walked in the doors, like, I knew that this was a place I was going to come back to. And like, you just get the people here, and then they get to feel the atmosphere, they get to see the rooms and the brightness of it. I believe that it really could save people.
Well, it's a pleasure to welcome one of our board members from Maddie's house. And the reason why is her background is so specific to our needs, and that is Dr. Robin Arthur. She's the former chief of psychology of the Lindner Center of Hope, and now the CEO of Transform Consulting. Her background is that, well, at the Lindner Center, she literally wrote the book on how things should operate. So we're very pleased to have her on our board. Robin, thanks very much.
It's a pleasure to be here today.
Robin, let me ask you first. Why is Maddie's house necessary?
Maddie's house is going to fill a need that is unmet in Cincinnati. Unfortunately, the need to serve people who are in recovery from mental health issues and from substance abuse issues is unmet in a setting such as Maddie's house. So with the number of people dying from drug overdoses last year at an all-time high of 81,000 in the country, and Ohio being the top 5 states who have drug overdoses, Maddie's house is sorely needed. Maddie's house will give people a place to come after they're in recovery to hang out, be part of a community, socialize, make new friendships with other people who are sober and in recovery.
That's what Maddie's house is going to provide, that support kind of mechanism to kind of lift you as aftercare?
Yes. The community is so important. We know that one of the reasons people relapse is because they don't have a community anymore. You know, they've gone to rehab, they feel hopeful, they feel good, their family is supportive of them, and they're bored. They're bored out of their mind. They have no place to go and be part of other people who want to live the same healthy lifestyle. There's not alcohol here, but there's everything else that you want. So you don't have to be bored. So you don't have to feel alone. So you don't have to feel like there's something wrong with you. You're actually healthy. We're going to welcome people here in this wonderful, peaceful setting where they can just be themselves. They don't have to try to figure out how to act because everyone around here knows what's going on. So we're going to give them tools, skills, ways to go out into society and understand that they are as valuable as anyone else in our society. They have a lot to offer our society.
Well, with our beautiful Maddie's house and the setting that we have here and the different programs that we're going to start working on together, why don't you talk a little bit about, what we'll be able to provide to our members here at Maddie's house?
First and foremost, we're going to provide community. So I think that's really important. Then we're going to have NA and AA meetings, which I think are extremely important also. We're going to have therapeutic arts. We're going to have recreation areas. And you look at the beautiful land that we have here. People can gather inside and outside. We're back off of the street. You feel like you're in a park setting. It's a very life-giving community setting. So we'll have classes, we'll have special events here. So it's really going to be a place where people can come and continue healing, have an amazing community and support.
So Maddie's house, it will save lives.
We will save lives, absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind we are going to win the war on drug overdose, in large part because Maddie's house does exist.
Hi, folks. Thanks very much for continuing to stay with us here. It is the Maddie's House Telethon. These good folks from Cincinnati Bell collecting your pledges. You can see why we're moving forward. Dr. Robin Arthur has said it so eloquently. Our board is crack staff that we have that's here, too. It is wonderful. Don't forget now, it's 513-347-MADI. There's my lovely angel right there behind me. And it is, of course, MADI 6234. Now, my lovely wife has got somebody who's got a surprise for us. This is Taylor Moss, part of the Moss family. And Taylor, tell me what you guys got cooking up.
So, on behalf of the entire Moss family, my parents, Jerry and Amy, myself, Taylor, and my brother, Isaiah, my sister, Carly, and Lindsay, and the rest of the Moss family and JTM, they would like to offer $100,000.
My God. Wow, I don't even know what to say. Wow. I can't even believe that. I honestly, folks, I'm telling you, I had no idea. Now, the Moss family's been an incredible supporter of this, but I didn't know. How about a little group hug?
Okay. Aww.
Oh my God. It's unbelievable.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Let me have them a second. Thank you guys so much. They're counting me down to 9 to 8 to 7. I love you guys, and I'll thank you more thoroughly, appropriately. We're back to the Maddie's House telethon right now. Thank you for sticking with us. Next, see how Maddie's House is changing lives in Cincinnati.
We hope that you're inspired to help us reach more of your neighbors struggling through mental health and addiction issues. Hope for a brighter future for people, their families, and our community.
Kristen Hartman reporting here with this video definition of happy. West Side kids playing hoops with Dad, Lee McKenzie. Just looking at it, you'd never know at one time the moment was in danger of never happening.
I'm an alcoholic. I didn't actually find alcohol till I was 26 years old. I continued to drink for 13 years until I almost died.
Lee's story sounds so familiar to me. My former husband, Chris, found alcohol during our marriage. His consumption consumed him earlier this year. Death from addiction is real, and it hurts. So how did Lee find his way out of the darkness? He got help. Sounds simple, but it's not, especially in a judgmental world.
What's up, boy?
You know, there's over 200 disparaging names for folks who have a mental health disorder or a substance abuse disorder.
Give me some of them.
Junkie, crackhead, criminal, town drunk, village idiot.
Mercy Health therapist Eric McAllister says the labeling stigmatizes an illness.
We use this as an indictment about our moral character.
For you, was the stigma real?
Yes, indeed, the stigma was real.
Lee says it kept him from taking rehab seriously. He lost his first family and was at risk of losing his second.
It was scary. It was a scary thing.
But he found sobriety in a program, something he calls his wholesale miracle. 6 years in, he's savoring those happy family moments.
It's amazing. It's amazing. There's rough days, but you know, with anything in life, there's rough days.
And now he shares his story of hope with folks working on recovery after rehab at Maddie's House.
A real home. There's no judgment. There's no stigma. There's no requirement. It's free. It's free, and they get to go there and be amongst people that are like them, that understand them.
Like him, Lee dreams of reaching more and more people as Maddie's House grows.
And we can go grab that person and say, we got you, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Dr. Arthur Reed joins us, and we're going to talk a little about stigma.
Robin, when it comes to stigma, can we really make a dent?
Absolutely, yes. We need to go into this in a positive way. The more we talk about these issues, the more we educate about these issues, the more we can reduce the stigma associated with mental health issues and substance abuse. Maddie's House, that's one of our key goals, is to end stigma.
How does Maddie's House help break the stigma of addiction and mental illness out in our community?
Over the last 10 years, I think we've started to break down the stigma of mental illness in Cincinnati, but we really want to push that in Maddie's House, especially with the substance abuse issues. Many people consider it a character flaw if you have a substance abuse issue. We know that's not true. Substance abuse is an illness. It's a disease of the brain. It's often accompanied by depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and extreme loneliness. We need to get out the word that these people are suffering with an illness. They don't have a character flaw.
What would you say to a member who's going through exactly those issues? Right now they're watching this and they're saying, boy, that's just how I feel. What would you say to them in the conjunction of how they should feel coming to Maddie's House?
They should feel uplifted coming to Maddie's House. We are infusing positive psychology in Maddie's House. It will feel like a place you want to go. You will want to hang out with the people who are there. There will be so many opportunities for education, for programming, just for community at Maddie's House. You won't feel stigmatized here. People understand the process here.
Maddie needed this. The community needs this.
Yes, the community absolutely needs this. You're not in a facility here. You're coming to a house where there's other people who understand you. Our programs will be uplifting. They'll be life-giving for the person. We need this, absolutely. I'm hoping it's the first of many places, not just in Cincinnati, but across the United States, where they understand people need a community.
How does a family play a role in maybe reducing the stigma and getting them to come out to Maddie's House?
Family involvement's critical. So we know that everyone in the family is affected. You know that from your family being affected. So we will be a positive place for family members as well. We want them to come here. We want them to be involved here. We want them to volunteer here. It's a welcoming place for everyone. So the more volunteers we have, the more those people take our message out into the community in Cincinnati and talk about what we're doing here and encouraging more and more people to come who want to get help and support, community, love, friendship, all the things we all want in our lives. We're right here at Maddie's House.
Thank you for sharing your passion and being there for this and all that you do.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be part of the board at Maddie's House and part of this wonderful endeavor.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to the Maddie's House Telethon. Let me get a nice round of applause for our Hamilton County Sheriff, Charmaine McGuffey. Sheriff, it's wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Oh, I so appreciate it. It's a wonderful thing. And I tell you, I know so many people that are going to benefit and already benefit from this effort of Maddie's House. We're thrilled to be a participant and to help out.
Well, thank you so much. And I see a big check. I like seeing
yes,
that. Please,
absolutely.
Go ahead. Unveil
and there it is. Yes.
$10,000, Sheriff. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Oh,
it's exactly what we want to partner with. It's what we want to do, and this effort, it touches all our hearts at the Sheriff's Office, and you have our complete support.
Thank you, Sheriff, so much. And now back to the Maddie's House Telethon. Oh,
together we can.
It's a real pleasure now to be joined by, I think, two of the most familiar faces in Cincinnati and perhaps the world, Patty and Bootsy Collins. Everybody knows Bootsy's accomplishments, and Patty is the president of the Bootsy Collins Foundation, and we are pleased to have her serving on our board for Maddie's House. Guys, thank you very much for joining us.
Maddie's House.
What you guys are doing is amazing.
Yes,
amazing.
We so appreciate you. Everyone around the world needs to know about Maddie's House. And that's what we're going to do. By Maddie's House offering the peaceful support and all of the different alternative activities for young adults battling addiction and mental illness and hopelessness, it is such a bright light for our world. And that's what Maddie's House is really, really doing, giving folks hope and a place to come together, commune with one another, talk.
This thing can affect anybody. You need somebody to talk to. You need somebody that you can trust. We need people like Maddie's House. People have to put their trust in, well, these are people that understand.
How does music affect somebody in the way of the kind of in a therapy fashion?
Music is probably the best thing that we could have ever gotten into that gets us away from the reality of what's happening. But at the same time, music do not save your life. You always got to face reality.
The music therapy that I know that we're offering there at Maddie's house, that tone, that rhythm, it takes you to another place.
One moment of music can mean a lifetime for a person.
You know, it's okay to not be okay. And
Yeah.
Maddie's house is a place that you can go and not be okay that day, but we're there to
Right.
help you and support you.
And the other part of it too is listening to people. I mean, really listening to
Yeah.
people, because you never know what a person is going through. Addiction ain't no joke. I tell you that right now, because I was addicted as well, and by the grace of God, I was able to get through that. People like Patty, I had a lot of support from brother groups, and they kind of helped pull me through.
Yeah.
Really. And once I start feeling like I can stand on my own feet, then I start easing back out. People got to understand they got somebody to help support them, like Maddie's house. That's what we got to look forward to. Yeah.
It's that heart that we have to share with others.
Yeah.
And that's what Maddie's house is doing.
Hi, folks. Welcome back again. We're here at the Maddie's House Annex. As you've been learning, we're going to move from this space into the big house shortly. And all of what you're doing tonight at 513-347 it's been a long day. 6234. Ramsey, our camera guy's laughing at me because, 347-6234, that's MADI. All our phone banks being staffed by the good folks at Cincinnati Bell this hour. We've had some very lovely donations from Gene Bryers, from also Aaron and John Starcher, $3,000, $2,500. Father Barry from St. Rose as well. Dan Green at $2,000. The La Rosa family for $5,000. Boy, it has just been unbelievable. But let me tell you something. We were all remarking at the fact that we have got a check presentation coming in now, I think, for, what have you got, honey?
Oh my gosh, Chip and Jan are on the phone. Jan and Chip Malley, honey. They are going to do
What's that?
$10,000.
Oh, how about that?
Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much. Oh, gosh. Chip, Jan, oh, gosh, I can't believe your generosity. Thank you so much. I'm going to hand you back to Julie, but $10,000 goes into the fund for the good folks, Chip and Jan Malley family and the Humanitarian League. So that is an incredible donation. What we're doing with this is it's going to allow us to expand our services. We've been busting at the seams here, and so now as a result, we can help more young adults who are struggling, of course, with addiction and mental health issues. This non-residential facility has been helping folks all the time, and now we get to expand across the area. Let me show you all the volunteers who are just standing by back here. Wave hello to everybody, guys. Say hi. We're here at the Maddie's House Annex. Stay tuned for more of the telethon coming up right now.
Thank you for learning about Maddie's House and for the change it's making in real lives right now. We're so excited about the future and for the hope that will be offered by this new, larger Maddie's House.
Please help us make a bigger impact in our community.
If you've already called and pledged, thank you. We appreciate you and your kindness. Your donation will help so many.
The phone lines are open until 8. No donation is too small, and any amount is helpful. And if you're not able to donate at this time, please keep Maddie's House in mind for the future.
If you're someone struggling now, please let us know. Let us help you. You matter, you're important, and you're worth it.
On behalf of myself and our family, thank you for watching, learning about Maddie's House, and for your generosity.